Okay, I just got home from Harbor Freight with this new Vulcan 140 MIGMAX. And the first thing I did was compare it to the weight of my Miller 211, the old transformer style. I got this thing specifically because that thing is breaking my back hauling it in and outside where I live at the in-laws. So this one says it's supposed to be 35 pounds. Exactly how it came out of the box. No wire, no gun on it. It is 45 pounds. Well, almost 46. Compare that to the 70 pound. That. Miller's new one is 38, but we'll see how it works. Okay, I've got her all set up, and I actually took it out there and did some tests on the only piece of conduit that I had lying around. Gave away all my scrap. Well, it works all right. I did verify the weight. I pulled the ground clamp off and made sure I had the stinger off, and I ended up being 45 pounds, which it's a 10-pound lie, but it is fairly light. I'm glad that they copied Miller's design because I really like it. Let's see that we got the cold wire feed here, and let me turn the power on for you. Power's over here. It takes a second to turn on. And you hear one fan, and you hear the second fan turn on. And then, when I was checking this out, to watch your gun here, I thought I had a problem. And it just comes out real slow. Turns out, another thing they copied from Miller, it's just like my Miller-matic that I had sitting here. It comes out slow and then goes fast. The only difference is, I'm going to pull the trigger and not let go. It will stop. If you set the thing down and the trigger's just sitting there, it will stop pulling the trigger all by itself. So when you're using it, it comes in slow, gives it a nice arc, and then it speeds up once it detects the arc. So that's a really good feature. I also really like the handles on here. Another Miller deal. I didn't know what to expect. In fact, I asked them about their guarantee, their 1-year guarantee, and the supervisor there still didn't know. At that point, they're still not getting these machines out to every single store. They're still running tests. The 220 was gone off the shelf, and I believe it's the 180. Then maybe it's the 200. And this was the only one they had in stock for this. So they're really hard to get right now, but I'm hoping it turns out for me. The adjustments are kind of a joke. We don't have an auto set synchronous setup. So we look at the chart. The chart goes and says, let's see here, we can get this to focus. So if you look at that, we got A2, so setting A and 2 for 1, and then you go to B at 0.5 and 2.5, and then for 1/8 inch steel you skip all the way to J, which is like a 10. That really doesn't make any sense. So how I ended up doing it was I just kind of started with point the knobs in the same direction and see where they go. And this F4 worked pretty well for the conduit that I was welding. So you get what you pay for. I'd say it's worth the 500 bucks I paid for it. Oh yeah, one other thing. This ground clamp is a real nice ground clamp. Best part about it is it actually fits over their handle here. It's even better than my Miller, so definitely say I like that. All right.